Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naisara Putrastari, but you can call me Nai. Hello everyone. Hello Mr. Yuswadi. How are you today? Good? Okay. First of all, thank you for giving me much opportunity to evaluate two of my favorite movie. The film industry in Hollywood has grown greatly from the past to the present. Therefore, the theme of the evaluation that I will discuss is about films. I will take an example from one of the companies that I like, namely Marvel Entertainment. And the films that I will take are Avengers Infinity Wars and Avengers Endgame. And why those two? Because those two films cannot be separate and relate to each other. The fact is, Infinity War is like part 1 of Endgame, and Endgame is like part 2 of Infinity War. First of all, I will introduce you to Infinity Wars. It was produced by Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige, distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Picture, directed by the Russo brothers, written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFly, based on Avengers comic by Stanley and Jack Kirby. At the Dolby Theater, it released at April 23, 2018, and for the United States, it released at April 27, 2018. For the cast itself, as you can see, it was Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Don Cheadle, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and etc. You can read it yourself. And at box office, it reached 2.052 billion. Fun fact, this film is a sequel to the Avengers 2012 and Avengers Age of Ultron 2015, and the 90th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or MCU. This is the synopsis. You can read by yourself. This movie have three strengths. First, it has complex and interesting story. Avengers Infinity War has a complex and unpredictable plot. This film combines several different storylines and characters in one well-integrated story. This makes the audience feel interested and not bored when watching this film. Second, this film used a sophisticated visual effect. This film used very good and stunning visual effect, especially in the battle scene. This visual effect add to the strength of the story present in this film. And last, it was the music and the camera direction. The use of music in this film is very strong and support the atmosphere in the film. In addition, the camera direction used in this film is also very good, so that the scene in this film look very epic and dramatic. But of course, this film has weakness. First, it has too many characters. Because Avengers Infinity Wars combined so many characters and storyline into one film, not that I mind, but sometimes the characters didn't have enough screen time to develop properly. And second, it has some still dialogue. While the film has a lot of strong and unique characters, there are some lines in the film that are feel stilled and unnatural. Now, I will introduce you to Avengers Endgame. It's almost the same as Avengers Infinity War. except it was released at Los Angeles Convention Center at April 22, 2019, and at April 26, 2019 at the United States. For the cast is still the same, with some additional casts. And at box office, it reached $2.799 billion. Fun fact, it was a direct sequel to Avengers Infinity War and the 22nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or MCU. And here is the synopsis. And again, you can read it by yourself. But I recommend you to watch the movie. I mean, it's more fun than just reading the synopsis, right? So, watch the movie, guys. This film have three strengths. The first one, it's stirring the audience emotion. The feeling of watching Avengers Endgame is similar to riding a roller coaster. Up, down, winding, and spinning. The feeling of happiness, sadness, worry, and annoyance can be felt in this one superhero movie. Second one, like most MCU film, there are many dark and tense scenes interspersed with humorous dialogue. The third one is the music and the camera direction. And for the weakness, well, it still have too many characters. And for the visual effect, there are some visual effects that are a bit rough, so it's not comfortable to watch. And for the conclusion, even though the Avengers Infinity Wars and Avengers Endgame films are very popular, they still have some shortcomings that can be fixed. And even though I like Marvel and both films, I still admit their weakness. Okay, that's all from me. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Thank you for listening. Thank you, goodbye, and have a nice day.